Now we will learn a new note. We know when it's outside of the lines and has that hat is C. When it's sticky, is sticky D. When it steps on the first line is E. And when it's on the first space is F. So we have C, D, E, F. Who's going to be next? G. And look how it has to go. Line, space. So the next one has to be on the line. The next note has to be stepping on the line. So who's that one going to be? G. G steps on the second line. So this is where it starts getting confused for some children. When it steps on the second line is G. When it steps on the first line is E. Do you see the difference? E is on the first line. G is on the second line. E first line, and G steps on the second line. And between the two lines, there's a space, and that space is F. So let's see if I trick you. Okay, I'll erase these ones. I have a magnet here. If I put it outside of the lines, it's a C. If it's sticking, sticky D. If it steps on the first line, is E. If it's on the space between lines, it's F. And if it steps on the second line, who's the second line? G. So you have to tell me who's the one that I'm going to write, and you have to say it before I do. Who's this one? E. How about this one? C. Outside of the lines is always C. And that one? D. F. G. E. G. E. F. D. G. Now let's see. If I do it like this, who's this note? G. But how about if I do it like this? What would you say on that one? What would that one be? G, G. Now, how about this one? G2, because it's a half note. And this one will be G2, 3, 4. So I want to make a game with you. I'll ask you a note, but you have to be honest when you play this one, okay? So I'll ask you a note. If you can tell me what it is before I do, you get a point. But if I do it before you, then I get a point. You have to tell me who's the letter and how many beats. For instance, if I do this one, what's that? So I'm giving you time to think, and then I'll say F, 2, 3, 4. If that's what you said, you win a point. But if you didn't say the 2, 3, 4, I win a point, okay? So let's start. I'm going to ask you these ones. Okay, what's that? E, E. If you said E, E, you get a point. If not, give me 1 point. How about D, 2, 3, 4. If you didn't say the 2, 3, 4, I get a point, okay? So it's D, 2, 3, 4. Get yourself a point if you did it right. If not, give it to me. First tell me the letter. What's that letter? G2. G2. FF. FF. EE. C, 2, 3, 4. So who won the game? Did you win or did I win?